What up, humans? Kurumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the mage hero, Vale. Vale is a mage hero with burst magic damage. We consider Vale as a mage that could devastate the enemies with his crowd control and burst skills. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Vale based on our experience. We will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain his skills one by one for further understanding. Vale's passive, Windtalk. Enhance his skills based on the option you choose. When Vale reaches level 4, 6, and 8, you are given the option to choose the enhancement on your skills. We will explain the specific enhancement options later on. This passive also grants Vale additional movement speed every time he gets a kill or an assist and can be stacked up to 10 times. With full stacks of movement speed, you can easily reposition yourself to keep your distance from the enemies. Vale's first skill, Windblade, unleashes 2 Windblades in a designated area. In the area of effect, 2 Windblades meet halfway, dealing damage along the way. When enhancing, you can choose to either increase the damage or increase its range or area of effect. Enhancing the damage will give you more burst damage output. On the other hand, enhancing the range will cover a bigger area for your first skill's area of effect damage. Also, the cooldown of this skill is cut down to 3 seconds, which you can spam non-stop to poke the enemies in your lane. Vale's second skill, Windblow, releases a whirlwind towards a direction. Enemies hit along its path will receive magic damage and will be slowed down. When enhancing, you can choose to either have the stop on hit effect or the knock airborne effect. Let's talk first about the stop on hit effect. Upon hitting an enemy along its path, the whirlwind creates a baby whirlwind that deals continuous damage while slowing down the target. We advise choosing this enhancement when you're after more damage output. On the other hand, choosing the knock airborne effect will knock up enemies for more crowd control in team fights. This is best chosen when your team has only a few crowd control effects. The knock-up effect could cancel channeling skills of certain enemies. Vale's ultimate skill, Windstorm, summons a windstorm in the designated area. Enemies in the area of effect are slowed down. After a few while, the windstorm explodes and will deal massive magic damage in the area. Enhancing this skill lets you choose between damage increase and crowd control. Damage increase increases the damage output of the explosion. This is advisable when you are after the maximum burst output from this skill. On the other hand, the crowd control enhancement will suck enemies towards the center of the area. This is advisable when your team is in need of crowd control effects. The crowd control effect is a great factor during team fights to interrupt the enemy's movement for a short while. In terms of items, you can either go for a burst approach or go for magic items that boosts your movement speed further. The Bursty Thirsty build will boost your magic damage dealing and will help you reach the maximum magic damage output. This is best used with these skill enhancements. The Kurumi Way build will grant you lots of movement speed while having a decent amount of magic power. This is best used with these skill enhancements that deals continuous damage so you can utilize the full potential of Ice Queen and Genius Wand. The hybrid build will grant you burst damage output and a little bit of survival chance with the Winter Truncheon. One of the best spells to be used on Vale is Flicker. You can use it to either reposition yourself for a perfect set or escape death. You might also want to consider Flameshot. You can deal extra magic damage to enemies just in case your burst combo doesn't kill the target. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the custom mage emblem set. Set agility to its max level because it can give you additional movement speed. Setting observation to max level will provide additional magic penetration on your skills. Get magic worship to deal more magic damage to the enemies. Dealing damage greater than a certain percentage of target's max HP for 3 times in 5 seconds, will inflict a burn on the target which will deal continuous damage for a few seconds. This effect has a 12 seconds cooldown. Set first skill to max level first to have its damage higher and its cooldown lower. Prioritize second skill less since your first skill is what you need for burst damage dealing. Always upgrade his ultimate skill when available for upgrading. In terms of his combo, there are lots of combo you can formulate with since he has different enhancement on his skills. For this bootcamp, we will show you 2 of our favorite combos. You can use this first combo along with these enhancements. First, use your ultimate skill to suck enemies towards the center. Then use your second skill to further delay their escape from your ultimate skill. Then use your first skill while they are airborne. Your ultimate skills should have exploded after this combo, which should delete squishy heroes instantly. If that wasn't enough, shoot them with your flame shot. For the second combo, this is best used with these enhancements. First, use your second skill to slow down the enemies. Then use your ultimate skill. Then, use your first skill. If those were not enough, use flame shot to finish the job. Additional tip: there is no right or wrong enhancement when it comes to Veil. Just make sure you choose the enhancement that suits your gaming style. As long as it works, it works. Unlike your relationship with your ex. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Veil. This video just guides you on how to use Veil, the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Veil. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the community tab for the giveaway post. We have our Ko-fi account just in case you want to donate us some coffee funds. Check our Ko-fi link on the description of this video. Please, only trust bootcamp videos from our official accounts. See you on the next Mobile Legends bootcamp. Cheers!